Hi everyone, this is Tanya, and this is the first developer diary from Kitfox Games. I'll be catching you up on what's happened with the development team the last few months. So first of all, you have about 1 day left to grab Shattered Planet from the Humble Weekly Bundle, Strategy 2. It's right there next to Frozen Synapse Prime and Skulls of the Shogun, so definitely check that out. But what we're most excited about is we went to the Montreal Independent Games Festival a few weeks ago, and we won, I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's the Narrative Design Award for Moon Hunters. Woo! And then, just the other day, in the mail, we received a Curse Award as well, which is a little bit bigger and flashier, with the Best Co-op Experience from PAX East. So, hooray! The Fox is very excited. So what we've been working on lately is the various features of the game. We have been looking at the traits of your reputation and how you earn them. So it's not just that you do one devious thing and then everyone calls you cunning. Now you gain points towards your cunning score to get more and more cunning or more patient or whatever else. We have 11 different personality traits, and you can have up to 3 at a time. And then the denizens of the world respond to you differently based on what different traits you have, what combinations of traits, and that, of course, eventually becomes your hero's legend. Camping has become an important part of the game as well. A few months ago, we announced that tribe management, although really exciting and still one of my favorite ideas, isn't actually very close to many hero myths. Instead, you often see heroes in myths journeying outwards, maybe with companions, whether it's the Odyssey or Gilgamesh or the Journey to the West. Heroes like to go out and travel. And so rather than stick around in one town with tribe management, we've instead looked at different things that heroes can do while they go camping. This is an example of the witch going hunting. And we've also been looking at just various necessary features, like here's the character select screen, so that you can gracefully either have 1 or 4 players. And we've been looking at improving the dialogue. So dialogue is a difficult thing. It seems easy from when you're playing the game, when you talk to somebody and they respond to you and you respond to them. It feels very natural, but we needed a lot of tools to handle that. And we also wanted to announce that, Sin has been painting some pretty cool people and other things to talk to. So here's a little collection of the latest dialogue portraits he's painted, and here's some more interesting people. We announced that there might be other languages you might have to learn to speak to everybody in Asaria. And finally, another thing we've been working on lately is, Jongwoo's been putting in tons of hours into our very first boss fight. So this is a preview of Humbaba. You might recognize that name from the Epic of Gilgamesh, who's said to be scaly and have a snake for a tail and have the horns of a bull. And this is our interpretation of a sun cult corrupted forest guardian who's unfortunately looks to be burning down the forest around him. So yeah, lately we've been going to a lot of events in between working on the game. We went to PAX, obviously. Here's a picture of our booth. If you missed us, we let 4 players play all at once, and we were selling pins. And we also were in a local theater, actually. So a few people got to sit down in the theater and play Moon Hunters together. And we also were in the newspaper in Ireland. So this is a University Observer with Neil Gaiman on the cover. But on page 9, it's the Moon and the Fox, and they talk quite a bit about Moon Hunters being interesting, a little bit strange, and yeah, you can read it online if you go try to find it. I'll put a link in the video description. So things coming up, we have TCAF, which is the Toronto Comics and Arts Festival. So if you're in Toronto or around Toronto, May 9th and 10th, you should stop by and play Moon Hunters with us. Sin and Jongwoo will be there. and the Stage Select Gaming Expo in June. I'll actually be a keynote speaker talking about indie voices and there being too many games. And we'll also be showing Moon Hunters there. So Toronto's very lucky this spring. And that's what we've been up to lately. So feel free to chime in with any questions or comments or requests for future update videos, but we'll try to keep you in the loop on what the development team is doing. Thanks.